Click, 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 click. Sleepy time. Chapter 4. Wait, what? Emotions are more complex than Turing seems to realize. She's an AI. I think that's part of the whole point of the story is like growing. And it's like a baby that knows how to talk and knows how to think, but doesn't actually have that brain filled with context yet. Sure, how about you? My bed sucks. There's a spring that's always sticking out right into the side of my temple. I could have just moved my head, but I didn't want to.
I had ample time to recharge my internal batteries.
Ah, okay, so you were recharging. That's not what I meant. Good.
Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures.
See, Let's
talk about how things are going so far.
This is how I would expect an AI to react to something like death. The whole short-term grieving thing was weird to me. This is back to how I would expect it would work.
Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there. Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far. As a ROM, I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard.
I'm good. I'm a happy little tool to have in pockets.
You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you. Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities. Specifically, our choices in overcoming obstacles.
Ah, it's recapping the paths you've taken. Gotcha. Kuron says, much like people will force themselves to be happy in times of mourning, usually for the sake of others. That makes sense.
Major hurdle proved challenging, but we made use of our surroundings and found a creative avenue.
That doesn't even tell me anything. That could be, that's the most generic description of a choice ever.
Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods. Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly.
Okay. I didn't know I had options for violent methods.
Finally, I was quite impressed by your ability to adapt on the fly, as they say, and perform so well when thrust into a sudden situation.
The only thing here that's been any kind of descriptor has been that I didn't beat people up.
Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important. I was very impressed with your negotiation abilities with those kids. We got our data cache, and they went on their way, and hopefully learned a lesson too.
They probably didn't. They probably didn't.
Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way.
Yeah, Jess is also tricky. The past 2 streams, I've been very vocal about the fact that I do not like people who are openly hostile as a default stance. That's not how you make friends or help anybody. We had to do some serious favor swapping to get her to help us, and now she's just like back to negative neutral. If we run into her again, I hope she's not still a mega bitch.
Her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly.
It's gonna be a really tightrope to walk, but because we specifically pressed her, I know why she's a mega bitch, which helps me to not want to be so aggressive. I really like and appreciate knowing the why, because context is important to me.
Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around.
Yeah, Lexi's good. Is it Lexi? I can't remember.
She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business. Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too. And finally, you and I.
I've
I
been
must
aiming to
say,
keep
We
ambiguous.
have worked together better than I ever expected.
Ah, shit, I'm on the positive side of
Feel the
things.
same.
All right, I gotta start being a dick. Gotta start being a dick. I gotta aim for that middle of the road neutral ending.
I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please continue showing me around the city as we continue our search.
What happened to the milk? I actually gotta pour the milk on something. I still have it, but I gotta pour it on a generator, and it made it smelly.
Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
Don't you dare be a dick. You ain't gonna dictate how I play my game, Tunable. I'll be a dick if I want to be a dick. I was a dick at the beginning of the game and it bit me in the ass a little bit, and then I played it too nice. I ain't gonna figure nothing out by being a goody two shoes. I gotta skirt my way along the edges of the law, and sometimes you gotta break a few rules to gather sticks. I don't. I'm bad at actually being a badass. One-liners are not my strong suit. That seems a bit. You don't have any ideas?
I've rationed every available resource I have.
Well, then maybe you gotta overclock yourself. Ration more.
Perhaps you have some bright ideas?
Yes!
You're a big shot investigative journalist, right?
Yes! Lexi! She's been working just like on her own over there. We haven't checked in with her for an entire chapter.
You have an incoming call from Tomcat.
Ah, damn it. I was really hoping my lead would be proven right immediately.
Forwarding video and audio.
Morning.
You ain't gonna dictate? God damn it, Green. Carry on for Batman. I would be a very interesting Batman, let's just put it like that.
Curran, how you been doing, hon?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
We need a lot of rum. We need many shipments of booze, preferably hack stolen. Delivered, but not paid for. That'd be good.
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it.
Ah, you weren't reading. You just grabbed as much as you could. Okay.
A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs, decent meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us.
Yes, TPS reports. I need all of those. Every one of them. I need to print them off and just hand them out as reasons and excuses to get out of doing things. Thanks for the host, Keon. How's it going this morning?
It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there.
Was it Super Paper? No, not Super. It was Super Mario World you were playing, right? I think I saw that in the side. How'd it go?
So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this.
Aha! Fuck you, Turing. You thought you could rely on Tomcat? Tomcat has got to read TPS reports for 3 days. We're gonna go to Lexi. My theory works.
So, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend. Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye.
Augmented Eye, huh?
It seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up.
So there's some filter getting applied.
A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone.
Oh, you were playing the Super Mario World randomizer. Okay, I've never played that. That seems like it could be really interesting, actually. I'd like to give that a shot on stream sometime. Hello to Autumn Alchemist. Enemy placement sucks. Man, shit. Now I'm curious. Kind of wish I'd seen what you were doing, but I always do this on Saturday morning, so oh well. And hello, Godai. How's it going this morning? Welcome to Read Only Memories. We're on chapter 3 out of like 6 or 7. There's too much that has been going on for me to give a recap to anybody that hasn't followed along so far, but I will also be posting videos of this series on my YouTube channel, link under the Twitch down there, in 30-minute chunks. You can catch up later. Curious? Yes, that's... my name actually works really well into a pun on curious. I should call myself Curious Curion. Both the SM World Randomizer and the Zelda Randomizer are really good ways of playing old games. I've seen the Link to the Past Randomizer a lot, like too much to where I don't really want to play it myself, but the Mario World Randomizer, I've not. Excuse me.
Deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown.
Anyways, I feel like I've completely destroyed the pace of this conversation here. Turing is an AI. She's very smart. We were looking for her owner. Owner is dead. Tomcat is a hacker that's on our side and is currently telling us about a new lead. There. You're caught up.
I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zen.
Oh, and if anybody's not yet, please do hit that follow button below on Twitch. I really appreciate it.
I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
I'm a journalist.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch.
I'm still angling that we go talk to Lexi.
But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
We'll think about it.
Good enough for me.
Oh, somebody. Where's my finger? It's all hidden from me. Dang it, I lost it. I gotta have this down here. Player Godai I just followed. Thank you, Godai. And now I can catch who the other one was when the stream catches up. Autumn Elchi. Missed. Oh, Autumn Alchemist. It just wrapped. Thanks, guys.
And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued
And thank you for the host screen, Power Star.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time.
She's an AI. She's already figured out everything she got to figure out.
You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine.
Piss off, Tomcat. Jesus.
I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried.
She's fine. She's fine.
I'm here if you need anything.
We got sleuth music now. What's going on?
Understood.
What are we gonna be thinking about? God, I keep clicking outside the window.
I apologize for my tone, Tomcat.
Oh right, I'm supposed to be calling Tomcat Tom Fox. Fuck, forgot about that.
All right, later, Turn.
Get out of here, Tom Fox. Jesus.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS IO Corp office building on your map.
I'm still gonna go talk to Lexi first. I don't believe you. I feel like she's got to have something for us.
Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight.
Oh, this guy. I'm very curious as to how he's going.
Displaying.
I love Turing's face when she's about to like forward a call or email. It's just
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatments and would not call myself presentable for a video call.
Heads up on Fairlight to anybody that didn't see. Fairlight showed up in the first stream that I did at the very end. This guy is like all kinds of suspicious. He's helping us, but he's built up a lot to be like a bad guy. So much that it makes me think he's actually a good guy and he's just being, like, you're supposed to think he's a bad guy, and then you get double teamed with it. So I have no idea what's going on with Fairlight. He's a big enigma right now.
Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance. I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research.
Okay, so now we're getting another lead. Maybe Lexi isn't the way to go here. I'm still gonna go check, don't worry.
She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs.
Osborne? Green, what are you talking about with Osborne? And yeah, I guess Fairlight is now Dan the Enigma.
Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you.
Ugh.
But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home. I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days.
Plot twist, Fairlight is Willem Dafoe.
I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
This soundtrack is so damn groovin'. I want to go through the soundtrack and add a bunch to my playlist, but I don't because soundtrack, like, song titles can have spoilers. So I gotta wait till I'm done the game, but I'm looking forward to getting it on my list.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction. Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason.
Good morning, roommate.
Hello, roommate.
Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
It's so atmospheric. Yeah, it is. It's really good, like, jazz tunes. I'm streaming right now. That's all.
I figured.
Track number 46, Turing dies or something, I guess. God damn it. Well, like, because I was going through the Shantae Half Genie Hero soundtrack a bit ago, because the opening tunes of that game were really good, and then, like, a little bit down the list said Hypno Baron's Castle, and I'm like, fuck. Now I know Hypno Baron comes up, so I can't do that anymore. I have to wait till I'm done the game.
Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB, or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home.
Or Lexi.
Up to you, where to go first.
If Lexi doesn't have anything, and it's starting to sound like she won't, I want to go to Fairlight's lead.
In the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources, and his tip might end up being more relevant.
Plus, we just did a bunch of stuff with Tom Fox already, so I wanna follow Fairlight's direction.
Depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech?
Tech. He was a tech researcher.
It's fitting. They're the two factors that make Neo-SF so unique and wonderful. If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
Alrighty. Give this a quick little save here. Saves. And this time, yep, overwrite it. Yes. Lexi, help us. Continue. Sorry about the button. All right, do a quick little check around the apartment, pour some milk into the sink. This combination of goops would achieve no less than absolute domination of the entire planet. Better not risk it, but it would be loyal to me as its mother and creator. No way. You can't possibly imagine the indescribable, inhumane horrors you're about to unleash on the world. Can I take the mug? So many of your internal organs are thanking you for refusing to drink from that again. I only get to check the apartment like once a chapter, so I'm honestly wondering, Putting it back in there won't make it any less spoiled, but it's probably a better place than your bag. Nuh-uh, keep it. You better know. You never know. Not putting the milk away. But, like, I wonder if the apartment actually has updated tidbits. All blank. There's nothing to read or hear. Talk to the stack of papers. Yeah, because this all seems pretty familiar. How's the plant doing? Wilty seems to be hanging in there. Good. It's still alive, but not sturdy enough to touch. Can I pour milk in it? Water from the sink isn't an option right now, but this gross spoiled milk is definitely not a nutritious alternative. Can I listen to the bed? You're laying down and begin to play some soothing ocean sound effects. Man, those headphones would be awesome.
Okay, we can now either... It depends on what you want to...
So she's just repeating what we already heard. Alright. Let's get out of here. Map. To be fair, Turing, quite a few kids don't really understand the circumstances or even the technicalities of their birth until they hit double digits age. It's true, Kieran. And Kieran is female. Where the hell did you get that from? Oh, it doesn't have Lexi's face there anymore. Maybe she's actually not there. Welcome to the Neo Citizen Kubuts. How may I be of assistance? How are things? Yeah, I can't call for her. Crime is down. Thank you for your sustained interest in local law enforcement. Would you like to hear more about employment opportunities? Sure.
What? Thanks anyway, Officer 72. We'll be on our way now.
You know what? Journalism's getting boring. I want a gun.
What were you trying to do?
Okay, so Lexi's just straight up not an option. Damn, my lead was not the way to go. Alright, then let's head over here. Alright, I gotta get going so I can do some things before I set up for my own stream later. That's alright, Autumn Alchemist. Thank you so much for coming in and checking out this stream. And for following. Hope to see you again. So, we need to go to the Flower Mansion. That's where Fairlight's lead was. Can you focus? Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wool gathering.
What? Wool gathering?
I see we've arrived at the Melody Flores residence. It's quite impressive.
It's
But that's
not a
to be
bad looking
expected,
place.
Considering that she is still the majority owner of the Flower Cybernetics Group, despite retiring from day-to-day operations at the company.
I keep thinking that they run a flower company because it's called Flower Cybernetics. Like, the first word I see is flower, and I'm like, why would they know anything about a tech company?
I wonder how she and Hayden first began working together. Sorry, back on task. Is there anything you'd like to know before we head inside?
Give me a rundown.
Flower Cybernetics
Info gathering.
was established in the early 2000s by Melody's mother, Antonella. It started out developing cutting-edge medical tech, including advanced prosthesis and nanoparticle diagnostic and treatment technologies.
Sorry, I'm watching Turing's eyebrows and I'm doing the same thing. It's kind of fun. I didn't hear a word of that. Medical tech. Prosthesis. Okay.
They were vastly successful when they perfected the first synthetic nerve mesh, allowing direct connection and control between the nervous system and a cybernetic prosthesis.
That would be a huge advancement. Huge.
The majority of their early projects were defense technologies for the American military, developing ruggedized military prosthesis for use on injured soldiers, and then eventually electively for special forces. This research line culminated in the development of brain-controlled androids as shock troops, long since barred by international law.
Ugh.
Melody took over the company from her aging mother, and she fought against developing further military hardware from that point on.
That's probably a good thing. Military's a good way to get funding and to, like, push forward on tech and stuff, but it's not really the best of end uses for this stuff.
She pushed the company to use the BCA technology for the company's original goals of medical advancement, as well as developing the first direct link virtual reality implants.
Okay.
The company is largely successful on a global scale, despite continued legislative movement against extensive cybernetic use, especially brain implants.
All right. What's up with this Melody girl?
Not a whole lot. She's largely private, in contrast to her mother's penchant for courting a media circus. Several biographies of former Flower executives show her as intensely passionate about demilitarizing the company to the point of absolute viciousness in the boardroom.
Oh, all right, all right. So she's very strongly held about her non-military beliefs.
It's been a long time since her days of fighting for the company, and she's since stepped away from the helm. There's talk that she's lost her spine in her old age, but... Well, I take that with a grain of salt. She may have retreated from the corporate battlefield, but you don't change the entire direction of a company as large as Flower if you're a quitter.
That's a good point. That's a good point. She's probably going to be a very fiery old... What's a kind and interesting term for elderly lady? Silver Fox works for guys. I don't know. If anybody knows, please let me know. A fiery old blank.
On your toes.
God damn it, clicking outside the screen. Didn't Yannick say they had a falling out?
He did, and I can't shine much light on that. I know that System 1 worked with Flower to help develop the first operating systems for the direct link virtual reality implants, so perhaps it happened during that time. Also, Flower eventually went with a different company for future models of the implant, but there was never any public talk of a personal falling out between the heads of the companies. I'll scrape the mesh for more rumors, but they'll only be that, rumors. I can do my best to parse fact from fiction, but it blurs too much for me to be sure what's real.
All right, then let's just go ahead and
No time like
check
the
it out.
present, then.
Yeah, Madam's too basic, too vanilla. All right, bear statue. Throw a brick. It hits with a dull thud, and the statue wavers slightly on its base. Statue's head is too big to fit them on. No sweet jams for this bear. Damn it. Small-scale bear statues. Talk to it. Hey, baby, what's your sign? Okay, I was gonna say if they let you use the brick on the window, that's a kind of a bad thing. ID card. Small, poorly photographed version of your face is now directly displayed against the mansion window. Oddly enough, this unlocks no secret entrances, awards no points, and just makes Turing look at you kind of funny. Plant. Plant takes the volts like a champ, resolute and green in the face of the pistol's rage. These tall shrubs could line the estate of a Victorian duke. They're that stuffily pleasant to look at. Headphones on the window? Try their best to produce deep, meaningful lyrics, but their effort is transparent. The pun game in this game is too strong. Puns too strong. Some of the leaves do quiver on repeat zaps, but as a whole, this plant presents a noble front. Pickup lines, ahoy! God damn it, tunable. Mansion door. Milk on the door. So rich and old-fashioned, it wouldn't be surprising if they really did still have a milk delivery person. That's not what I was asking. Milk on the door. Usually this prank involves fire and dookie. You have neither readily available. I don't know, I got a lighter and I just ate. Plus, the milk has soured into an odd shape, making it hard to stand upright, so no go on this one. I love that I still have this milk. All right, can I knock the door?
Maybe we should ring the bell first?
That is a goddamn bear.